All right, we are October 16th, and let's take a look. Video will be there soon. Go ahead and begin the starter. The starter are questions almost directly from the assignment from yesterday. Okay, so go ahead. You have a couple minutes to do that. I'll give you 2 minutes to do that. I'll start the timer over here. 2 minutes, begin. Use the maps, use your paper from yesterday, use your assignment from yesterday in your digital notebook from Europe Geography. Okay, begin. And the start is something that y'all can do while you're in the waiting room, honestly, or while you're waiting for me to do attendance. In 1 minute. All right, y'all, here we go. Transitioning to kind of the summary page and overview of what we're doing today. Today, you're going to research cultural characteristics of European countries and explain how cultural expressions influence modern society is the North Carolina Standard Course of Study. And then ideology impacts interactions is our statement of inquiry. So then you have your synchronous work today as the starter, which we've already done. We're going to begin page 35, culture research for Europe, and then we'll finish with the ticket out the door. Do not leave class until you finish the ticket out the door at the end of class, and I'll have everybody stop what they're doing, and then I'll transition everybody to the ticket out the door so everybody gets that done. Way too many students not do the starter and the ticket out the door yesterday. Okay, so please keep that in mind. And then your asynchronous work is to complete page 35, Europe culture research. We do not have school Monday, so that should be done when you arrive Tuesday. Okay, the culture research. I'm not saying it needs to be done before 10 p.m. As per usual, but it should be done before you get to class on Tuesday. Okay, before you get to class Tuesday. You may finish it, during your asynchronous time from like today for the last 30 minutes of class. So let's transition here. Here's what we're doing. Okay, take a look. I've now assigned you a new country, not in Latin America, in Europe, and you're going to do almost the identical thing as you did before. I changed one thing on the digital notebook, only one thing. I changed it from, I believe, customs to traditions. I felt like some students got confused a little bit with customs. Okay, it was a little bit confusing for some. So take a look here. Yeah, no, there's no picking, there's no trading at this point. Okay, so take a look. You got all the countries on the left, and then you have all the names here for the ones that you've been assigned. Okay, so take a look. Okay, quite a few to pick from. We don't have any repeats. Okay, we don't have any repeats. And I want everybody right now to type in the country that you have in the chat, please. Okay, please tell me what country you have in the chat. Just want to make sure everybody's there, everybody's engaged. Right. All right. All right. Um, all right, good. So here we go. So everybody look at page 35 in your digital notebook, please. I'm gonna look at these side by side. Okay, so this is the same. I also added a column as well. Okay, so if you look at this document, page 35 in your digital notebook, 35 Europe Culture Research. Okay, if you look, you're the same thing, right? Ethnic groups, language, religion, okay, the food that is common in these areas, sports and recreation, art, what art is common, okay, or is, famous from these countries, or what artists are there right now, okay, from these countries that are popular, then the clothes that they wear, and it may be fairly, fairly normal, similar to when we were looking at Latin America. And then what holidays do they specifically try and find something that's unique to their country that maybe other countries aren't going to practice. For example, if a country is predominantly Christian, then you're going to have, like Christmas and Easter are going to be major holidays. Okay. But I wonder if there's something unique for these countries. If not, you can obviously go with those holidays as well. Okay. Then if you continue, so then the last thing is traditions. And again, traditions is like what are some of the unique traditions that these countries have that other countries do not share? Okay. It may require some intensive research, some unique, pursuit on your end to figure out that information. So keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind. It's not going to be a gimme. It's not going to be easy. And then after you find out that information, I want you to have an image, a high quality image for each of those. And then in the far right column, I want you to tell me the website where you got the image from. We'll work on proper citations and we're going to grow and develop into that throughout this year. But I want, again, high quality internet image. Some of these will be a pie chart similar to before. And you can create that and put that in there if you'd like. Okay. And then image source or website. Okay, so I want you to tell me where you got that information from. Okay, yeah, and so the next step, okay, I just want to make sure you're all familiar with that. So that research should be done before you arrive on Tuesday. So one other thing. So your image source, here's the deal. I don't want to see Google on anything because Google takes you to images and sources and websites. Even if you go to Google Images, they're collecting it all for you and putting it there for you. So keep that in mind. I need to know what actual website you got it from. Okay. All right. Now, everybody. Um, okay. The next thing I want everybody to do is I'm going to put a link in the chat. I'm going to put a link in the chat. And I want you to click this link to join my class in Canva. And I'm hoping that this can resolve some of the issues we've had in the past. So everybody click on that link, please, and use your school account to log into Canva. Use your school account to log into Canva. And I, the the neat thing about this is I'm able to share templates with you, and you're able to share them with me pretty easily. And I think that was a lot of the issue when we went through the last one with Latin America. And I'm going to go over the expectations for the culture poster on Tuesday. And I'll try and get it posted in Canvas earlier than that. But everybody click that link, please. Okay. There we go. Good. I'm getting a lot of y'all able to join. Okay. For those that are still having issues joining, um, see, is there another device that you have? Because I think what we've done before is when you've tried to log in, um, it just didn't allow you to, some of the templates didn't populate or you couldn't log in. Okay, so try that. And okay, so everybody try that. So just see what you can do. Make sure you logged in. I should try and get everybody in that. There's no shared design at this point. Okay, because we're focusing on the research. I don't want us to jump straight to the culture poster that we forget to collect all of this information first. So that's our focus. Okay, that is our focus. So, and again, if you're not in Canva and it's not working for you, just focus on the research right now. Okay, and make sure that you get all of the information and you gather the images and you save the images, and then we should be good to go. Yep, and we're just doing the research. We're just doing the research. Tuesday, we'll begin the poster. Okay, Tuesday we'll begin the poster. Now, I want to do one more thing and then we'll get to the ticket out the door. Okay, I'll do one more thing and then I want to get to the ticket out the door. I want to go over some of these sources again, just to give you a heads up. Okay, because CIA World Factbook is really solid information that kind of puts the first three of those things, it gives them to you right away pretty easily. So some of you though that have the countries that are part of the United Kingdom or Great Britain, I don't think Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, and England are separated in CIA World Factbook. I think they're collective as the United Kingdom in there. So you may need to use an additional source to find that information. Okay. And so, again, so if I'm here, CIA World Factbook says, please select a country to view. And you just find your country. It's in alphabetical order. I'm going to try to go to one that nobody has. Okay. All right. Faroe Islands. So I go here. This is going to give us a lot of good content. An introduction into the Faroe Islands. Okay, talking about a little bit. Maybe there's going to be a little bit about culture in there. Maybe not. Okay, geography. Where is it? You know, capital cities. What's the terrain like? All of that. But then you get down to people in society. That's where you're going to see the first three. People in society. Right away, you're going to see ethnic groups, languages, and religions. Right away, you're going to see those three. I mean, that's straightforward. And I would just put that down in your own, you know, you're probably going to need to copy that because you can't really put that in your own words. It's pretty straightforward. But include the percentages because it'll be really great for you to develop a pie chart for each of those, for some of those in your, okay, for each of those in your poster. Yeah, if it says that yours is under maintenance, I'm not exactly sure why it would be, but you may just need to go to another source. Britannica usually has, that's the second one that I put on the website, may help you out. Okay, so yeah, again, good question. So you right here is this drop down menu. Please select a country to view. Okay, and then you just scroll down through there to find your country. And again, I don't think they separated like Northern Ireland, again, Scotland, Wales, and England. They're in a way they're like viewed as their own countries, but together as the United Kingdom, which is kind of considered another country. So, um, so you may not have those all separated if you've been assigned Scotland, then you can't find it on here, but you have to find it, you know, somewhere else because you can still find that information from other sources. Okay, back to page. All right, so yeah, Britannica, everyculture.com, a link to just a bunch of holidays that different countries practice. But again, you're gonna have to go and find this information. You're gonna have to go and find it. And then find an image that relates to it. You may not have a clear image. Like for example, how do you represent that they speak Spanish in Spain as an image? You know, you could get creative with it, or just maybe represent the Spanish flag, kind of as a symbol that that's the religion, or sorry, the language that is spoken, the dominant language spoken in a country. Okay. Any questions right now? Go ahead and put them in the chat. I'll try to answer those now. Okay. Everybody, go to the ticket out the door. Stop what you're doing. Take it out the door. I'm done for the day. Okay, take it out the door, and then you have the rest of the time to get this done. Okay, so everybody go there now. It is I believe it's 4 questions. All right. Yep, 4 questions, 1.25 points each, totaling 5 points. Okay. Go ahead and begin that ticket out the door. When you're done with that, you can go. Okay, when you're done with that, you can go.